What's going on YouTube? Greenwood Evil here. I've been waiting for this day. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. I missed out on my first opportunity at the Legacy Dragonzord. It's back in stock. It's a reissue. I'm not entirely sure exactly what they changed on it. If anything, just probably reissue it because it was awesome. Before we get into this, I'm going to crack it open. We'll review it real quick, take a look at it. We'll compare it to the original Dragonzord that I have right over there. You know, we'll do some cool stuff like that. Compare it to the original Megazord. I don't have the Legacy Megazord, so right now I only have the Legacy Dragonzord. Okay, my name is Greenwood Evil, right? That's basically from Power Rangers. It's a reference to the 5-part series with the Green Ranger when Tommy became the Green Ranger and he was evil. Those 5 parts are actually called Green with Evil. I took the H out years ago when I made my my Xbox and my PlayStation gamer tags. You can find me on there too. Let me know you're from YouTube. PSN, Greenwood Evil. Xbox Live, I don't really play anymore on it, but I was also Greenwood Evil. But before we get into that, guys, I have a Twitter. Don't forget, at Greenwood Evil. You'll see it scroll across the screen here, and I'll leave it in the bottom left corner over here throughout the whole video. You get to take a look at it. I post some cool stuff, things I find. You know, anything. You can tweet me back. It's cool. It's a little easier than having to wait for comments to load or whatever on my phone for YouTube, because sometimes I just don't get those notifications fast enough. It sounds weird, but it's true. Sometimes hours go by before the phone alerts me. It's really weird. I don't like that at all. Same thing with the regular YouTube on a laptop. Same thing. It's very strange. Today, we're unboxing the Legacy Dragonzord reissue. So excited to do this. Of course, I have the original Dragonzord over there. We will talk about that as well because that has a pretty cool story. So let's pretty much get right into this. So let me get this here. I don't even think we need a... I don't want to use a... Should I use my kaiju scissors? Do I still have them here? I do. Let me use my kaiju scissors real quick. I want to try and keep this box, cause this box like the original one. Cause also I got the original Dragonzord in the box. It was in the box at JC Comics, a comic shop in town. I might need the scissors again, so I'll leave them there. All right, so let's crack this open. Let's kind of see. I don't exactly know what's coming out of this box like this. I think he's pretty much complete from what I understand. Oh, I see. Fold it this way. So your box, let's go over the box real quick. Of course, you got the, let's go up for the top and go down. So we have our, it says Legacy Dragonzord. Let's get the focus in there a little bit better. Maybe zoom in some. See if that works. Yeah, metallic paint, die cast parts. That's awesome. Combined with the hope they reissue this again. I'd like to get that so I can build the, right down here, the Dragonzord battle mode, which is really sick. Not so much this, I don't need that, that's fine. I have the originals, you know, to the left and right, and I have Titanus to make the original one. And then articulated tail, that's going to be really cool. Articulated tail is going to be something really neat. On the side, of course, it tells you the story, if you guys haven't seen these before, so that's also pretty cool. And then it's in, I guess, other languages too. There's the 6 Rangers. That's pretty neat. In the front of the box, of course, you saw it already, but it's reminiscent of the original one. It has the same look. I still have the box from the other one. The flap is open. Ignore that. The flap is actually open still, so ignore that. But that right there is the box. Very nice. And then the other side, I believe, is the same thing. Yeah, it's just the story of them in different languages, and then you have this Dragonzord stats, of course. It has other focus in. There you go. It has other attacks than just the power laser drill. I mean, it has the rockets that fire from the hands, from the fingers, just like Mechagodzilla. Because they're basically the same thing. Let's zoom back out, all the way out. There we go. So we can finish opening this guy. I want to tighten that so the camera doesn't fall, because that would suck. Alright, so we're going to unbox this guy. You know what? I'm gonna have to move Megazord back some because he's kind of in the way now. And same thing with him. We'll put that there. I may have just hit the camera. We'll be fine. We will all survive. I gotta get myself a nice chair. I have an old chair I'm just sitting on. I want to get myself something cool and comfortable. I sit here a lot editing videos and whatnot. Oh my god. That is crazy. Look at that. That is sick. Hope it doesn't come with stickers. Don't be stickers. Nope. Instructions on how to transform him. I mean, I already know how to do that, and you guys may or may not know how to do that, but I don't have the other parts to do anything with him, so I really can't do anything about that. But we can obviously put the tail in. Let's take a look at this guy. So this is what we got. I want to kind of stand him up like, oh, that's perfect. It actually stands too. So let's move the camera, and let's start by zooming in some. Come on, focus in. Give me the light. Give me that light. He's all packaged nicely. You got his hands and his drill for the tail. Then you have the rest of his tail on the left, and then there he is in his package. Oh, and then the black part over here that goes for the staff. That's really cool. So let's unbox this guy. All right, so we're zoomed out. Let's take him out of here because he's not as big as the cardboard box. So we'll take him out first. Like I said, I'm not gonna like transform him into like his other modes because I literally don't have it. I could demonstrate it with the original. The tail is not die cast. The tail is it does move though. That's really cool. Okay, that's really cool. Cool. All right, so let's move the camera down some. Let's get these. Oh, look at the design. Oh, they're not stickers. That's so sick. So they're not. Oh, he's heavy too. Heavy means expensive. Learn from Jurassic Park. If it's heavy, then it's expensive. So he comes out of here. Ooh, really? Oh, he looks great. He has that little extra bit of detail. There's his chest piece. No battery. I don't have the batteries in the original one because obviously I store them. So, but it's pretty much literally the same thing, which is awesome. So, in theory, if we move this up some, in theory, if we put this, let's take his hands out first. Or how does this come out like that? There you go. There's one. Okay, there's one. Now let's get the other one out. That's two. Fix his head. Alright, fix that like that. Oh, see, there you go. You do that for the battle mode, which we do not need. We'll close that back up. Oh, his head has that little bit extra slim detail. Like I'll obviously go more in depth, but let's connect him for a second so we can stand him. Can we stand him better than this? I feel like you can stand him better than this. Oh, his legs move. That's really cool. Oh, there you go. Okay, so that's kind of leans like the original one at that point, but that's okay. He needs to stand for a second because we have to unbag. We have to unbag his. Oh, he has different hands. Look at that. That's cool. He has different modes. We're gonna put the blasting ones, the ones that when he's set up for his missiles, because they look the coolest. We'll open that up. This is awesome. Hands are not die cast. Hands are just regular plastic. I think his feet are the only, his legs are the only die cast part. It probably helps him stand. It's probably why they did it. And also because it, makes it a little bit more authentic when it's a little heavier. Doesn't feel like it's super light plasticky. So I'm going to leave these two. Whoops, I guess not. These are the other hands that it comes with. See these? They're like grips, which is pretty cool. I'm going to kind of put them to the side for a second though. And I'm going to put on the ones for the rocket attack right there. So that's pretty neat. So let's put them on real quick. I'm assuming they just pop in. Oop, hold on. Dropping everything here. Forgot that part comes out. So what we will do is hold it like that and do this. There you go. There's one. And the other one, come here. Boom. Now let's attach the chest piece. Chest piece. He opens up the same way as the other one. Makes perfect sense. He looks weird when he's in that position. In theory, should just literally like fall in I don't think there's any particular like attachment part that you need to do. I could be totally wrong here though, so I'm gonna actually look at the back of him real quick. I don't think so. Let's see. Let's look at these instructions real quick so we don't break him, because that would suck. Because he was kind of expensive. No, there really shouldn't be. No, he should just pop close. No, he just pop into place, so that's no problem. That's no problem. We'll put that down to the floor. So this, he should just close up. Come on. Close up there, buddy. That's where you need to be, right there. You need to be right there. There it is. There it is. Sweet. Lock those back into place. It's going to jiggle a little bit, I'm assuming, because I know the other one did too. The other one, the original one also jiggles just for the sheer fact that it's supposed to come out. So that's interesting. You can't pose him any different, huh? Can't bend these legs. There you go. That's what I want. I want it like that. So when we put the tail in, it'll be, see how he's not going to stand yet, but it'll stand when we put the tail on. So let's unbag the tail. Oh, this is really cool. I'm so glad I got this. I was so bummed the first time. I'll tell you honestly though, what I did was I had him on layaway and I paid him off, but that was the same day that like Super Smash Bros. Came out, so I bought myself the special edition Smash Brothers instead. So I actually like finished paying him off and returned him because I wanted Super Smash. And that should just click in like that. And there he is. Oh, he looks awesome. Let's get this mess out of the way here so we can look at him a little bit better. Maybe be able to aim that down some. He looks really, really good. So actually, maybe we can actually leave it up. So, let me get the hands out the way here. Put the hands over there. This is really cool. So let's move him back so you guys get a full look at him. Oh, come over here. This thing. Now, it says his tail is fully posable, so let's see how posable it can be. Oh, it does turn, so that's pretty neat. So it does, like, stand up and whatnot. Oh, very cool. It does turn. That's neat. That'd be cool if they had, like, a one of those pump things here, and then the drill could spin. That would be really neat. He looks so good. All right, so what's cool about him is that there's no stickers. So literally all this stuff is actual design on him. It's actually painted on. He already has dust on him. That's impossible. That's crazy. He already has... Did I not put this thing on correctly? I think I did, because that's supposed to be like that. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's take a quick look at the box. Yeah, I did. It's fine. It's supposed to be wobbly. I'm just being paranoid. He looks good though. Can his mouth open a little bit? There you go. His mouth can open a tad. They don't really want to open though because then you see the the head. But you can have it open some. That's pretty neat. That's really sick. That looks so good. And then of course you got the details on his chest. Got the light over here. Details on his chest. The original toy had a lot more like chrome-esque. You'll see when I bring him over. You can see he's already shining over there. This is an awesome figure though, and he's got his horn here. Let's zoom in on that. Not zoom in, but focus in, please. Let's not get it so bright. Maybe we can do it like that. There we go. Let's go like this. So that's pretty cool. Then this comes down up. This comes up when well, in the other one you'll see what it does. It comes up and then the head drops. But I guess in this release they didn't do that. But you kind of compose it. He looks so good though. This is so sick. Like I said, everything that was stickered on the other one is actually like, it's like part of the plastic. It's part of the mold. It looks really good. His feet are literally like metal. And there's the designs for when he folds up for the Dragonzord battle mode, which is pretty cool. Here's the back of him. Let's see here. No batteries, unfortunately, but nothing fancy. But he's got his like, I'll call it a belt. It's not really a belt, but his design on his like his groin area is pretty neat. It's just, now let me show you guys. Oh, and also this too. That's nice. The That stuff isn't even stickered. Because you'll see on the other one, that's not stickered. That's actually designed in there. There's actually like little separators and whatnot. That's really, really, really cool. So let me show you the original one. Let me bring him over real quick to show you what I'm talking about. Let's kind of put them there and move this back a little bit. Get the lighting a little bit better. There we go. Bring him in. So, you can tell that it's a little bit more streamlined. The new one, he is a little bit bulky. This is the original one. But see what I'm talking about? Like the metallic. Like, see the chest piece on the original? It's got like, you can see me. Look, hey, you can see me. Holy wave. Hi. But it's actually shiny. And like in this too, shiny and a little bit dusty. No, that's not dust. It's actually just, it's old. It's old. It's very old. And then, but here's the cool part about my original ones. Let me put the new one to the side for a second. So my original one, in the U.S. release, they had different stickers on them. I can't show you it because I actually peeled all the stickers off, everything off, and I reapplied Reprolabels. I'll leave a link in the bottom. They do Transformers, Power Rangers. They're re-stickers. So like if your stickers are lost on some of your like Megazords and your Transformer toys and stuff, they actually sell like remade kits of the stickers, which is really, really awesome. But I re-tagged him. So I mean, they have the same designs now, or basically the same design. I know you can see like on his, you see that right there on his neck. Come on, zoom in there. Or focus for me. Yeah, you can see it. It's like a fiery design. This one doesn't really have that. You can see, and it's obviously stickered, total sticker. But I re-tagged him with all the stickers, so now it's way more accurate, which is really, really cool. Because this had like M everywhere. There's M, but see now it's got more of the same kind of look. So I actually did that like last year, I believe. I took like I swear, I can't make this up. I took like 2.5 hours. I took a couple like cotton swabs and some water, and I cleaned off some Goo Gone or whatever, and I peeled off all the stickers, and I Goo Goned it, and I cleaned everything off, and then I waited and wiped it down, and then waited like an hour, and then applied all these stickers super carefully. Of course, I'm not like an expert at it, so you'll see a couple that are a little bent up and messed up, but for the most part, I did a pretty decent job. But that's cool. Reprolabels, you actually can get the stickers for, which is really cool. But the best part about the new one, I love the old one, don't get me wrong, it's awesome. It's the original, it's the OG, you know, you hard to find this now. Even out of box and whatnot, it still looks pretty expensive. But the best part about the new one is that there's no stickers involved, and everything looks so super streamlined. Then he can like move, and he has like all this extra articulation here with his legs and whatnot. And his leg comes off. That's fine. It goes right back on. I seem to do that a lot with like toys I review. I test them out a little too much sometimes. This should fold up still. Does this still fold up? Yeah, buddy, it still folds up. He transforms the same exact way as the original one, the original toy, which is awesome. So they pretty much updated the original toy, which I'm super happy about. But he looks so epic. Anybody who's a fan of the Green Ranger, I'm a huge fan of the Green Ranger, so of course I was super happy to get my hands on this today. Why won't the lighting doesn't want to be cooperative with me these days, man? It wants to just shine off of him. It still looks okay though. He's great. I'm hoping you guys like this. Funny thing, so Toys R Us had him for $80. I had some coupons and whatnot, and I actually got him down to $47. So I mean, I got him at a steal. It's a good price. I gotta make a new mat too, by the way, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what kind of characters you'd like to see on a new mat. Let me know, because I gotta do some maybe different Power Rangers, maybe something Green Ranger. I gotta do Star Wars stuff because I'm doing Star Wars now, so that's no question. But yeah, so and then comparing real quick, to the let me get him over here. Come here, buddy. Comparing him to the original Megazord. There you go. I don't think the old pieces can fit. Man, now I want to try. No, they don't. Old pieces don't fit. I can see it already. The connections are totally different. If you look at these connections on the Megazord, if you look at this connection right here, let me take the leg off. See the connection and that connection like that? click, how it clicks right on like that. This doesn't have that. This has the black knob thing, so that's not gonna happen. So I can't even test that. I was gonna actually test that, which would have been hilarious. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's the new Dragonzord. Super awesome. Super awesome. I like to keep the mouth closed because you kind of see that, or maybe like that, just a little bit open, because you see the face of the battle mode version, which I don't want to see that. He looks great though. Definitely worth a buy, especially if you can get him, you know, with coupons or something. I know he's still hard to find. So cool. The drill is awesome. The drill is massive compared to the drill. Look at the tail difference. Show you the tail difference real quick. See the tail difference on the original? See that? It's only this moves. Everything else is super stationary. This one, it's just bigger. Like, they're about the same height. They're obviously, see, they're about the same height. I mean, he's obviously a little bit taller, depending upon how you position him. But the tail difference is just crazy. Look at this. It's perfect. I mean, they did him to scale a lot better. Go back there, Megazord. You keep getting in the way. Ugh. That's what everybody said when Dragonzord and Tommy showed up, because everybody loves Tommy. Everybody forgets about Jason as the leader of the Power Rangers. Was never a huge fan of kind of the Green Ranger taking that from him. He should have just been cool on his own. But whatever. No big deal. That's just me complaining for some reason. But that is pretty much it, guys. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe down below or in the left-hand corner. I'm going to leave some links in the description below for Reprolabels. And maybe I'll leave a link for Toys R Us too, so you guys can maybe get the link to him so you can find him, because he's a Toys R Us exclusive. All the Legacy stuff I think is Toys R Us exclusive. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's Toys R Us only. That's pretty much it, guys. As Zordon always said, may the power protect you, and you guys know what to do. Take it easy. Peace.